Payne, once the heartthrob of One Direction, was a figure whose presence on stage and social media captivated millions. But as we reflect on his final moments, a series of troubling images have emerged. Photographs that not only mark the end of his life, but also raise unsettling questions. Was there something darker behind his calm facade? Did his final journey hold a deeper, more tragic struggle than what the public ever saw? The first image that caught the public's eye was one of Liam smiling in the comfort of his own home, posted just days before his untimely passing. At first glance, everything seemed normal. Liam, ever the professional, never hesitated to offer his trademark smile for the fans. But in the wake of his death, many have wondered, was this truly the last time he was at peace? Could the smile have been hiding something deeper, something darker? Then there's this image. Captured not long before his death, Liam appeared visibly tired, his eyes hidden behind dark sunglasses. On the surface, it might be dismissed as just another celebrity moment. Tired after a long day, shielding himself from the world. But when you look closer, it's impossible to ignore the deeper, unspoken message in his body language. Was he struggling behind the scenes? Was he fighting a battle none of us could see? His fatigued face, his hollow expression, raises serious questions about the emotional and physical toll fame had taken on him. In the glare of public life, it's easy for celebrities to hide their inner turmoil behind a polished image. But this picture feels different, revealing a glimpse of the pressure Liam may have been under. In the past, he had been open about his struggles with mental health, the weight of fame, and living up to public expectations. As a member of One Direction, thrust into the limelight at a young age, the impact of those pressures was inevitable. Yet this image exposes a vulnerability not often seen in the public eye, a man trying to hold it together while battling exhaustion, both physical and emotional. Was this a sign of a deeper struggle, something beyond the typical fatigue of a hectic schedule? Was Liam grappling with overwhelming emotional burdens he couldn't share? The question lingers after seeing this image. Did those closest to him truly understand the extent of his struggles, or were they too absorbed in the whirlwind of his career to notice the signs? Despite his public persona as the charming, upbeat figure fans adored, one particular picture from a public event tells a different story. Surrounded by people, Liam stands alone in a crowd, seemingly detached and distant. His gaze is unfocused, his body language withdrawn. This was not the energetic, engaging Liam the world knew. Instead, there's a palpable sense of isolation, physically present but emotionally elsewhere. Was this a moment of mental and emotional exhaustion, a deeper struggle that even those closest to him didn't fully understand? Fame, while glamorous, comes with immense pressure, and it's not uncommon for celebrities to hide inner demons behind their public image. The haunting truth of this image lies in the disconnect, in how someone surrounded by people can still feel utterly alone. The smile Liam offers in this moment is clearly forced, an attempt to meet expectations despite the weight of his emotional struggles. Could it be that Liam was quietly battling something he couldn't speak about? The pressures of fame, constant public scrutiny, and personal challenges could have made him feel more isolated, even when surrounded by fans and fellow celebrities. It's easy to think of someone so loved as immune to loneliness, but this photo serves as a stark reminder that even the most adored figures can feel completely alone. In these final images, Liam appears not only physically exhausted but emotionally withdrawn. The third picture, taken just days before his death, shows Liam sitting alone, his posture slumped, his gaze distant. The stillness of the moment speaks volumes. Here, Liam is alone with his thoughts, in deep contemplation. This image, almost haunting in its simplicity, captures a rare moment of solitude for a man who was always at the center of attention. Was this the moment when the weight of his struggles became too much to bear? As the world mourns Liam's passing, tributes flood in from fans, friends, and family, remembering the joyful, kind-hearted person who had brightened lives with his music and warmth. But as we reflect on these haunting final images, questions remain. Were these moments signs of a struggle we failed to see? Could we have done more? Liam had always been open about his mental health challenges, yet we hoped he would find peace despite the pressures surrounding him. Looking back now, those moments of silence, withdrawal, and detachment seem like part of a larger, tragic story. Mental health struggles don't always announce themselves loudly. They can manifest quietly, in exhaustion, in isolation, in a look that says everything without speaking a word. Could we have done more? Could we have seen the signs? We may never know the answer, but in Liam's memory, we must strive to be more present, more aware, and more compassionate toward those who may be silently suffering. His legacy, beyond his music, lies in the lessons we learn from his struggles, the importance of checking in, listening to the silences, and offering support before it's too late.